What's up YouTube, it's Dr. Zora helping cure you from being a noob. Today's video is about Team Solo Mid, currently the best team in the world, and they proved it at the recent SKT1 Invitational, beating SKT1 themselves and bagging themselves $25,000. We're gonna go over the exact strategies that TSM used to completely obliterate SKT and how you can use the exact same strategies to level up your play, rank up faster, and just completely surprise your enemy and get those wins. If this video helps you out, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below on who your favorite team is right now. And do you think TSM is gonna stay as the best team right now, or if someone else is gonna come in and take the throne? If you want to accelerate your play even further, make sure to check me out on Twitch and join our Discord. All that is in the description. With that being said, let's jump into the video. Alright, jumping right into it, we're gonna go into an insane pistol round by TSM on Haven. They do an unbelievable strategy and fake. You can see that Hayes is going up B, but he's actually the only one that's going up there right now. You can see that the rest of the team is actually going up A short and pushing over in that direction. And you can see this is going to absolutely mind boggle SKT. So if we play this out here, you're going to see that the Hayes wall is going to come up on the left side of the B site. And then you're going to see a smoke also go down in A connector. In just a moment here, it pops up. Now it's already baiting them that they think it's going to be on the B site. And you can see all these rotations already. You see there's no one on the A site. And this fake just completely was sold by SKT1. And now you can see that the rest of the team can just go up for free onto the A site. You can see the Sage slows going into a Haze, but he's just acting as a distraction as the rest of the team just goes into the A site. And you can see they get in for absolutely free. They pulled rotations with just that wall and smoke. And then it's now a 5 versus 5 situation, practically impossible. You can see even when the spike is planted, they're still not convinced that it's A. Cypher's still all the way back near spawn, and then the rest of the team's just huddling now from B and just going into A now. So the rotation is also incredibly slow. Again, this was just an absolutely insane fake that Hayes pulled off along with the brimstone smoke. And now it's a 5 versus 5 retake. Again, you know, you have a lot of players on the defender side trying to come in, but when you have that post plant 5 versus 5 pistol, is nearly impossible to retake. If we play this clip out, you can see that the retake was a complete failure and TSM just completely obliterates SKT. No one even goes down. That's how strong this strategy was. An incredible fake onto the B site, and then they end up going A and then just completely hold it very strongly. Alright, this next round is one that TSM actually loses, but we're just going to highlight how insane Wardell is with the operator, and you can see this is just a glimpse of what's about to happen for the rest of the game. You see this dash coming from Wardell, and an insane collateral shot, 2 kills onto Brax and Food from that shot. We have to replay that. Just take a look at it again. You see this insane jet dash, and then it catches them off guard, and then boom, 2 kills just like that on the operator. And they do lose the round, but you can see this is just a glimpse of what's going to end up happening for the entire match and just how much impact Wardell is going to have on the game. Speaking of Wardell, he's about to get another insane flick shot with the operator. Make sure you're paying attention or you're gonna miss it and I'm gonna slap you in the face. So you can see this TSM strategy here is gonna come out. Wardell's checking this angle into Cubby on A short, making sure to see if anyone's there, and then the Cypher camera is actually gonna come out to check it, and that forces Brimstone to move out, and boom, they are dead. And then the Cypher ultimate comes out and pretty much clears the rest. You can see that Phoenix actually already pushed up into A long. No one apparently was on site, so then they get the ultimate out and then they can reveal where the Cypher is and then obliterate him nice and quickly. And that's exactly what happens. Drone gets another kill onto the Cypher, and then Hayes actually gets another kill as well on the flank, so then you get another pick. And now it's already a 5 versus 2, but just to add more pain, you see another drone aggressive play. He flashes into spawn, catches Cthulhu off, and then boom, he's dead in an instant. And that's already 4 players down just like that, and a free A site. Just a smooth execution from TSM, and within the seconds they already take the site and kill everybody. Now I know this video is going over TSM, but I need to highlight T1 Crashies in this play here as he goes absolutely crazy. And TSM definitely had this round in the bag, but then Crashy just goes insane. You see this clip starts out with AZK getting his drone out. He's scouting out long. He sees Wardell over there, but then he goes over into garage and trying to look for enemies, and he spots drone, and that gives an easy kill for the cypher to get right here. You can see he's already positioned up, ready to go onto the kill on Phoenix, and that's exactly what happens. He goes down, and now it goes back into a 4 versus 4 situation. AZK ends up going pretty aggressive into garage to check it. We're just going to speed this up a little bit here, and you see he's going into a duel with Hayes and then completely loses it, and now they pretty much have good control of the C site. You can see that everyone's kind of split up at this point. You see only Cypher is available on C site, Raze is still over at B, and Brimstone is just rotating now. So if they push into C site, it's pretty much a 4 versus 1 on Cypher, and you can see the res just came out too, so that's a 5 versus 1 that they're about to go into the site. And you can see that Crashy is actually going to go absolutely binoculars here. You can see a Brimstone actually goes onto the one spot that he's most likely to be at, so he has to actually back up, and he ends up doing an aggressive wide peek. He has to actually wide peek because of this Brimstone ult, so he actually ends up catching Wardell off guard with this play right here. The Brimstone ult goes off, he has a wide swing, and that catches Wardell off, forces him to miss, and then the push comes out from garage, and he gets an insane spray down. You have to go back into the clip to just see exactly what just happened. Wide swing, kill Wardell, and then he actually gets 2 kills right here back to back with this spray down. 1, 2, and then the third and the fourth actually flicked onto Phoenix, and he got the kill earlier, so he got 5 kills right there. And this was definitely a TSM 1 round, but Crashy just went insane, and the Brimstone actually helped him a lot with this play. Coming up next, we have another insane play by TSM. They're going to utilize Phoenix's abilities as well as the Brimstone smoke. You can see right off the bat, this is kind of a weird play that you won't see often. This smoke right here is actually from the enemy team, from TSM. They throw this smoke down, and that kind of confuses SKT. They're like, why did they smoke themselves off? But then you're going to see right away exactly what this play is meant to do. It's meant to confuse the members on SKT1 and just get them off guard. You see Skadoodle's pretty wide open. He's boosted up onto the crates here, trying to get a pick on the C long, but he's not in a good spot to be prepared for this smoke play that's going to happen right here. So you can see the Phoenix wall comes out next. So this smoke covers their vision, and then this Phoenix wall adds that extra cover to block out TSM. And Skadoodle's in a rough spot. He can't really see clearly in front of him. And you can see here another flash is going to come out from Phoenix, and that's just going to blind Skadoodle, and he has nowhere to run. He has to back off. He's in a really wonky space, and then he gets completely wiped out by drone. And then AZK as well, just in a really poor position, and then just 2 kills just like that, and the C site is taken. And you see just brilliant plays that you don't see besides at the highest level. That smoke play, we're just gonna go through it one more time because it's absolutely insane. The smoke goes off, and then the Phoenix wall, he gets flashed, he has to back off, he gets flashed again, and then drone's already pushed up, he goes down, and then AZK had to be backed off because of that play as well, and then boom, the site is already free to go on C, and then Wardell gets a nice pick onto B as well. So this round's already pretty much won, and then Cypher and Brimstone on the T1 side pretty much have to go for the save. Alright, I told you guys there were going to be some insane plays by TSM Wardell, and here it is for you guys. You can see that he's holding onto the C site. He's kind of checking between C long and garage, and then he's going to end up focusing on the C. And hey, on his streams, he says he doesn't miss, and you're going to see he does not miss at all. He is cracked. You're going to see that he gets his first kill onto Brax. Pretty easy, standard angle that he's going to get. Boom, he goes down. He smokes himself out and then dashes onto another angle. Again, with the operator, you want to switch things up. And boom, he catches AZK off guard and then crashes as well. Just absolutely binoculars. This guy is just nuts. He just doesn't miss, man. He doesn't miss. Going into the next map now, we're on Ascent. And this is actually an interesting situation. We have a 5 versus 5 retake with the members. So no one's died yet and the spike's already been planted. And this is a pretty strong situation. It's similar to what we just saw in the previous map with TSM. Except SKT actually makes a weird push here. Brax ends up trying to peek into heaven, and he ends up getting killed, and this actually causes a lot of information given away for the team. It's now 5 versus 4. Again, I think this was pretty unnecessary. They could have just played back site, but now with a 5 versus 4 situation, they don't have a lot of defensive ability anymore. You can see they actually get slowed down pretty well. A good stun by Breach here, followed by a Sage slow, but again, they have that member down, and that's just going to give them a huge disadvantage. Once this slows goes off, they can explode with 3 members on the heaven, and there's just no way they can actually handle the push from here, while also these guys over at Cat are also coming in. So you can see exactly what happens here. You can see Crashy's actually is going into for a flank, so that's actually really good from him. He ends up getting a 2k, but again, the 3-man push is just way too much for the SKT members to handle. They just get obliterated from there. Again, Crashy gets the flank kills, but then it's still 3 players versus 1, and Wardell just gets all the kills and racked up from there. Alright, I know this is about TSM again, but I'm going to bring it back to SKT because they do pull off some pretty fancy stuff. At least in this round on Ascent, Brax actually does an insane play. You see actually this boost right here that just happened, and that's actually Brax boosting up onto Skadoodle's wall, and then he's gonna get that peek onto window and surprise Cutler here. You see exactly that's what happened. He does not expect this. Look at the crosshair placement. Does not expect this at all, and he just gets overwhelmed, and then boom, he's the only defender there, and then SKT can just push onto the B site. And I just want to highlight these are some tricky, fancy plays that you can implement that can get you some good picks and end up winning rounds that you wouldn't normally win. Going back to TSM though, we have Drone coming in, holding market, and just getting 2 kills onto the enemy players on SKT side, but he does end up going down, and that's not even the biggest play out of this round. He gets a good flash, but he actually ends up losing the fight because he gets flashed as well. You can see that it's now a 3 versus 3, and SKT is going into the A site with 15 seconds left. You can see Sub Rosa's doing a classic brimstone play. He's gonna wait for the spike to go down, and then he's gonna ult. But what's more important is seeing Wardell use his ult to supplement the ult that Brimstone does. So Sub Rosa's just waiting for the plant, a pretty typical play that you would do on Brimstone. But then again, watch what happens after this ult comes out. Food is forced to push away and move and try to get another plant. And you can see on the timer, there's actually enough time if he gets down quick enough to go over and just get another plant down. And that's exactly what he does. He gets the plant at 4.52 seconds, which is enough to get the plant. But then you can see Wardell throws his ultimate as well to supplement the area that the Brimstone ult doesn't cover. And then that automatically pushes Food in a situation where he can't avoid, and he ends up getting killed. So just an insane combination. He actually gets 2 kills. I didn't even realize he gets a kill on Brax as well. Let's play that one more time to see what happened. Again, the Brimstone ult comes out, it blocks the initial plant, and then Wardell's ultimate comes in to supplement it and cover the remaining areas that the ultimate didn't initially cover. Just absolutely insane teamwork from TSM overall, using Brimstone as well as Sova's ultimate. I already told you guys multiple times that TSM Wardell is cracked and he doesn't miss a shot, and this is exactly what happens for a lot of the remaining rounds against SKT. Let's roll that highlight clip.
TSM run away with it. Remember, they're on defense next. Or excuse me, they're on the attack next. They get to choose where to go.
Oh my goodness, Wardell, please stop. I'm trying to get a point across here.
The Omen and the Brimstone. You pick Omen over Brim every time. Well, you can't get through Wardell without something, boys. That is the third try peek and the third punish. No. Make it for it. Give him the ace. This is a gun round.
Oh, my Thunder is played, forcing everyone back here from TSM. But Wardell drops around the corner so fast and makes it look so easy. We'll dodge that stun for a moment here. For where this player is actually going to be located, down low. Only one player left alive. It's going to be Food, but he will not be alive for much longer. Done. It's going to be Wardell's turn here with the Marshall at long range. He's going to have the assistance. He's going in for the cheeky close range shot. That's Wardell with 2. Can somebody stop this man, please? Side of this one. So Rosa, a headshot onto Food, and Wardell still lingering outside. Nails another shot on the Brax. It ain't gonna matter. TSM are the first North American Ignition Series champions.
TSM.
I'm going to interrupt for just a second because I want to highlight the other members on TSM because they all played overall really well as a strong team. Now you can see TSM Drone in particular as well just fulfilled his role properly as an entry fragger playing Phoenix. He catches Crashies off guard in this clip, and then boom, just makes space for the rest of the team to push over to the B site. And then Omen left by himself, and then Wardell just gets another shot, you know, casual wall bang, no big deal. But then again, Drone just got that initial entry to get players into the site, and then you can see if we speed this up a little bit, he actually goes into his ultimate and just gets boom, just insane, just pops up of nowhere, no skills, no abilities, just uses his ult and just kills Food and AZK just like that. And then this round's just pretty much over. This Drone just went absolutely insane, played Phoenix to his highest potential, and I think if you're a Phoenix main, you should definitely watch him play. That's all I have for this video. If it helped you out, make sure that you remember to smash that subscribe button, like the video, and again, comment on who your favorite team is. My personal favorite is definitely TSM right now, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And also follow me on Twitch and join our Discord to accelerate your play to another level. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.